Hello and welcome. Today I'm looking at Lisa, a weird indie RPG on Steam that just appeared on Steam that I found, that appeared on my radar, if you will. There's a lot to say about this game that words won't really do it justice, so I'm just going to hop in here, we'll start a new game, and you can kind of just see the weirdness for yourself, because words just don't do this game justice. This game is pretty special, I think. So we're getting a little intro here. You little thief. Oh no. It can't be good. Stop it. Leave him alone. Sure, Brad. He stole our ball. He did, he stole it. I stole it. Oh boy. You little bitch. Now he's coming for me. Let's go, guys. We've all been beaten up. So I wasn't sure whether to just start a new game and skip this little prologue, but there's so much like setup that happens in this little 5-minute intro that I figured I should just show you it. So you can see it's got like a fairly basic art style. It's like a almost pixel art kind of type thing. It is like obviously a low budget Steam thing, about £7 or like $10 or so. So it's, you know, it's obviously not. I think it was made in Game Maker, which is kind of why it runs in this weird sort of 4x3 window. So sorry about that, there's nothing really I can do about that without fucking up the video too much. But I also had a bit of trouble capturing this game because weird stuff with Game Maker where if you try and record it flips the footage, so I had to flip it and weird stuff. So this is my house, obviously you can see it's nowhere near as nice as the other ones. This looks nice. That's my father. Looks like a great man. You know, he might not be a very nice man, but you know, he's got his shirt unbuttoned, you know, he's by a bottle of beer, you know, he knows how to live. That's one thing. Beat to shit. Ah! He's not going to buy me another shirt. See, he's pragmatic. He's a pragmatic man. He's going to better TV. And weirdly enough, our room is the clean one. I don't know why, but yeah. You'd think it'd be one of the dirty ones, but imagine this isn't exactly clean, but the door is, for whatever reason. Poor Brad. So we're just going to cry. Because we're being abused by everyone. So yeah, there's a little basic prologue. This is a bit more set up, but that's like, we flash back into the present day now, where Brad is all grown up. And obviously there was some abuse stuff with the father, and he had a fucked up relationship there, so he's turned to drugs. Joy is this weird fictional drug in this world, which I don't think they even say what it does, but it can't be good, that's for sure. We found a baby. Yeah, be quiet. It's alright, little buddy. Whee! 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 Oh, no, that's not how you deal with babies. You can't drop a baby, that's not how you do it. They get brain damage and stuff. It's okay. There we go. Good baby. Good stuff. It's probably dead after you throw it on the floor. Alright, so let's take this baby home. So, yeah, this world, there's nothing good about this world. Post-apocalypse, desert, Mad Maxy stuff. That guy looks like a real party animal. So here are my friends. They're the ones that I was with as a kid, I believe. And they're like, whoa, Brad. Is that a baby? They can't believe it. Because, as you'll find out, whoa, a baby? Where did you get that? I mean, it's pretty weird finding the baby anyway, but it's even weirder because I'm gonna hype up this. Dude's white. You know what that means? That means there's a girl out there, because the whole thing of this world is that there are no women left somehow. It is just men. I don't know how they figure that one out, but yeah, that's kind of like the little twist. I bet she's super hot. Yeah, totally. This is serious. This is serious. I love that guy's face. Great. Is it a boy or a girl? I didn't check. It's a girl. Spoilers. There you go. Yeah, that's the whole thing with this slight little twist, the narrative twist of this world, that where, you know, it's kind of like first glance, it's like a very generic Mad Maxy, Borderlands, Rage, you know, insert whatever post-apocalypse setting, but the sort of twist is that there's no women left. So Rando, who's like some sort of bandit leader or something. If we come to this, we'll be set for life. All the food and cool stuff we want. That's pretty dope. It's definitely not what it is. Rando, we'd be better equipped to deal with something like this. No! No one could ever have her. She's a baby, but she'll be a woman in no time. That's an astute observation, it really is. She wouldn't stand a chance out there. You know, you're not wrong. One woman in a world full of men, no, there's nothing good about that. I don't care, I'm keeping you. I get so bummed out, I feel bad for him. I don't care if you guys help me or not. I'm not gonna give her up. This is my second chance. I won't let anyone hit you. Brad's got some serious hair going on, just like everywhere. Like, on his head, on his chin, everywhere. It's pretty crazy. So we're going to throw away the last of the joy. We don't need no joy. Get rid of it! Get rid of it! So we're like digging a little cave for the baby. You know, every baby needs a good cave to hide the baby away. Everyone just looks really miserable in this world. It's really grim. The description for this game on Steam is literally just like the lonely plight of no, it's like the desperate plight of a lonely man or something. It's pretty grim. This game's pretty fucking grim. Oh no, we're having visions about our father. And again, you know, he's just there with his shirt unbuttoned. He knows how to live. Do we face our father or do we turn to the drugs? We turn to the drugs. I mean, obviously. Look at me, I'm just a junkie and a waster. An alcoholic. And now she's all like, what's outside? What is the outside world? And I'm like, no! Go back inside. It's dangerous out here. And then she's crying like we were crying. We don't need no drugs. That's what I thought was going to happen before, to be honest. That's why I said that. So we feel really bad for her, so we made her a little, like, Jason mask that she can wear. So she can go out and people won't notice that she's a girl or something weird like that. Look, here's the outside world. It's nowhere near as interesting as you thought it was. But then there's a little flower, so let's keep that. And now she's putting makeup on me. And then putting makeup on everyone. So yeah, there you go. You know, you get a little montage of her growing up. You find her as a baby, and obviously this is several years later. Well, Brad looks no different. Is he going to face his father now? Nope. He's going to run away. Ah. And now we're in like Castlevania 2 or something, by the looks of it. Some Simon's Quest going on here. And we're going to retrieve the drugs because we're not as strong as we thought we were. Surprised no one took them, to be honest. Some fresh drugs on the floor there. And then we've been partying. Woo! So, that's the end of the little intro prologue thing. I wanted to show that because that is a good setup, and it's probably better than I could really explain. There's quite a lot going on there. So here's where the game really starts. Hey, you there? That guy looks great. Some 5 o'clock shadow going on there. This wild beast won't leave me alone. I'd slay himself, but I pulled my groin. You know, I don't like killing dogs, but just do it. And this is where the game gets weird. Or I say this is where the game gets weirder. So this is essentially the crux of the gameplay. It is a turn-based RPG, almost like a JRPG in a sense. With this sick soundtrack, like the music in this game is incredible. So, you know, you got item skills. At the moment we only have normal attack, which is like a fighting game style input, where you have all these inputs to put in. And obviously they make combos, and I'm actually using a controller, so we'll just mash something out there because I don't really have any combos at the moment, but you will get them later. So, also the dog's called Cheese Legs. I missed that. So yeah, beam up. There we go. Do we level up? Yeah, we did. Buster Punches is a pretty cool name for a ability. For a whacked out midlife crisis looking bald guy. Like, maybe you could handle some kind of pain related difficulty thing. Nope. We're not going to do that. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but we're not going to do it. Not now anyway. He said his H string. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to mean, but... Oh, hamstring, I guess. Idiot. He's Terry Hintz. He's the Lord of the Tutorial. He does do that. It's true, he's not lying. But wait, there's more. I mean, he is pretty lonely. He's a lonely guy. Oh, thanks, Terry. It's settled. I love the music in this game. It's so weird. Okay, so now we have Terry Hintz in our party. Also, just the ambient soundtrack is great. If this balloon wasn't there, you'd walk off this cliff and die. This balloon just saved your life. Thanks, balloon. So, probably already you've... Oh, let's pick up these balls. It's determined that this game is very similar to Earthbound if you played that game. Really highly regarded JRPG on the SNES, I want to say, that came out in the mid to late 90s, probably mid. So he's giving me some tips there. Just the overall. So we can save at a crow. That's my main save. I'm pretty deep in. Lord Hints. So yeah, just the general style and the not necessarily aesthetic, but certainly the style and the gameplay and the weird sort of quirk this game has, and the charm, the humour and stuff. It's very very Earthbound. Like, if you've played that game, then this should hold some appeal to you. It's weird in a different way, I'd say. Earthbound was... I mean, I haven't actually played that much of Earthbound. I should really go back to that one. But from what I know about Earthbound, at least, a lot of the weird... Oh, hello. Oh boy, let's put that on hold. Got some like crazy like Star Wars Episode 4 shit, where the house has been fucked up. She's gone. Someone's taken the baby and killed my friends, or at least one of them. Something I gotta do alone. Can't really tell you. Come on, bro. I need to find that person. That's really all I can say. Oh shoot! Figure you need someone to protect you. Thanks, Terry. Thanks for having my back, even though I just met you. Okay, so now we need to... Oh, wow, nothing about this looks good. He's dead. He's dead. Probably, yeah. He's dead, but he gave me a rusty knife, so that's nice. So now we need to find the people, the killers, the bad people. So yeah, anyway. Going back to Earthbound. Alright, we can save here again. that game. Oh, actually, what's over here? Earthbound was very weird and quirky and sort of charming in a more of a random way, like in a more of just a weird, bizarre way. This is kind of has that an element of that, but it's also just really dark in a way that Earthbound never was. Obviously you can tell this is I can't go again that. The setting, the story, the narrative, it's all really dark. So before we fight that guy, what does this tip say? Combos, some characters are already that. I just want to see what Terry's called. Wary Terry. Okay, actually I do want to see what's down here. Actually no, I can't be bothered. But yeah, it's really dark. The setting, a lot of the writing and the dialogue is just really grim. There's some really fucked up shit that happens later on, which I really like. I really like the juxtaposition between like this really grim, fucked up apocalypse world and like just the really weird humour. Like the weird music and a lot of this stuff. It's just really well done, but it's so bizarre. Okay. Like that's Terry, that's his attack. He doesn't do anything, he can't do any damage. It's absurd. I just want to see that again, honestly. She's so dumb. Right, I'll see if I can remember how to do a Buster Punch. What else can Terry do? Okay, that seems good. We'll do that. Also, you can probably see... Oh, just heals. Like a pathetic amount. I think it might be WWS, but I'm not sure. So there's a lot of really weird like debuffs in this game that they do explain, but they're so weird. Like crying is one, and I'm still not entirely sure. There you go. Still not entirely sure what that is. I'm going to turn the game down because it's really loud. And that's all part of the weird sort of charm and stuff, like crying, like what I said, crying. Don't know what that does. There's a lot of weird stuff, and they have like fairly self-explanatory stuff like poison, bleeding, but a lot of these are just fucking weird. We can actually just use Buster Punches from there, actually I forgot about that. I'll heal a little bit. Terry's so useless. This old salmon's swimming down to stream tonight. I like how everyone just explodes. I do really appreciate that. So there's just have a quick look at the menu. It's really standard RPG stuff of this sort, like standard JRPG stuff. Do we have any food? Yeah, that'll heal us. Menu, you get gear, you get items that will improve your stats, and you can move people around and stuff. It's fair, yeah. That guy did not have a good time. Fairly basic. There's nothing too complicated about the mechanics in this game. It definitely, I can't believe it. Such an ugly girl. This game's so weird. Brad's still bleeding. Okay, cool. Like, sorry, I forgot what I was saying now. He's probably dead. Yeah, it does get kind of difficult later on, or it certainly requires you to do it a little bit of farming, not like an extraordinary amount, but you need to farm a little bit. I'm on dead, you little prick. That's right, tough guy, you fell into my trap. So weird. We'll just do Buster Punches and do those. Is he coughing up blood? That's vile. Yeah, sorry. It requires a little bit of farming, and you will need to, you know, get higher levels and get the abilities and stuff, because it, you know, difficulty does spike a little bit at times, especially when you get boss fights and stuff. But I don't know. I spent a good like half an hour to an hour farming, and I was like fine, and I really ran into any trouble beyond that. So I will say that I have been really enjoying the weird quirk and like the bizarre narrative and stuff, and the dialogue is just really, really well done. Okay, what's happening there? But I have some reservations about some of the gameplay stuff, which is kind of frustrating. Like, I enjoy the combat for sure. I think that's well done. you get a ton of party members, and they all have like interesting and generally pretty funny abilities and stuff. It reminds me of the South Park game that came out last year, the Stick of Truth, in a lot of ways, because like, you know, it is like Earthbound in that sense because of how weird it is, but it's also like, you know, that the South Park game for anyone who played it, where it's like a really basic RPG, but so much of it relies on like just the comedy, and like every ability is some sort of joke, and every encounter is some sort of joke, you know. And obviously that game was full of South Park humour, but whereas this is just more bizarre humour and just a lot of really dark stuff, a lot of black humour, and great music, obviously. But I will say there was some interesting stuff with some of the concepts of like permadeath that they mess around with, and like choices that actually matter, because obviously that's always been a big thing in games, or certainly for the last decade or so. You know, like choices in video games, and you got the obvious ones like the Mass Effects and the Fables. Oh, Terry's dead. Where it's really rudimentary black or white stuff, good or bad, and it kind of gets a bit tedious, and you know, people debate, you know, how to do choice well in games, how to do it in a way that is interesting and useful, and more than just, you know, yes or no, black and white, good or bad type stuff. And I think this game does it quite well to where, like I said, you can get so many party members. What is going on? Hello, if you can hear me. Okay. Like you can get, if you look at the achievements, like there must be at least 30 achievements that are like that are all about recruiting party members. Like there are so many people you can get, and they're all expendable. There's a helmet there. They're completely expendable, like through story stuff. Oh, we got hit by a truck. Yeah, we did. I'm not surprised. Through story stuff, through narrative. Sadly, it kills all the pupils. Or like later on, you come across a like you play Russian roulette, and you can sort of donate your pimes to play, and if you win, you get a lot of money. If they die permanently, which is sort of an interesting thing. Howdy, motherfucker! That's just a fantastic way to introduce yourself. Our paths have crossed again. I believe that's one of the bullies from my childhood. Tumbles with joy. I quite like that expression. Okay, last time I gave my belongings, so this time I'm gonna give Terry's life. Because I like Terry, but he's pretty fucking useless, let's be honest. Ugh. I don't like that. I'm sorry, Terry. I like you, but you're just so shit. And he doesn't get better as well. Oh boy. Ah! That was gross. What's over to the right here? Hey, buddy. What are you cooking? I'm pretty hungry, yeah. If you have an empty bottle... Oh, I've got 2, I think. Yeah. Take another one. I'm gonna go see what heals me. Do we need to... Yeah, okay, we'll sleep here. That'll heal us and give us some mana. Sometimes if you go out, or there is a chance for you to come out and he's been knocked out and you get jumped or something, which is like a weird thing that happens. But it didn't happen last time. Whoa. Holy heck. Okay, so we've reached the first, like, hub area of the game. There are a number of these. I believe there are... Ow. Sorry. Let's beat the shit out. Oh, what do we have there? Surprise attack. Causes stunning, okay. Is that guy called Body Diddle? Oh, Bobby Diddle. Hell yeah, take that. Yeah, there are a number of these hub areas. There are, like I said, I think there are 3. Oh, wow. that you come across, and that's where the sort of game opens up a bit. And that you could kind of think of them as chapters, if you like, in the narrative, or at least in the gameplay. So where this is the first one you come across, and there are 2 more, and you'll spend a good few hours here, and it's kind of like a maze. Like you kind of have to figure out where you go, and it kind of comes back to some of the reservations I've had about this game. Alright, I know what's up here. We'll go up here. Where, like, I really like it. I love the style. I like the combat and stuff. And there's a lot of interesting things going on here. Again, like, I love the presentation. The art's not much, but it is, like, it's Game Maker. Like, it's fine. It's serviceable. I think some of the character models look... I mean, you can't really call them character models. Some of the sprites or whatever look alright. But you just get these really open-ended things, and it's really obtuse about where you have to go. And it can get a little frustrating because it's easy to get lost. Especially when you have like 4 different places to go, or 4 different routes to take, and you've gone down them all and you can't really figure out what you need to do, and you never get pointed in any direction, which can be a little bit frustrating. What does this guy have to say? Leave, take your pervert war somewhere else. I have one about it. Alright. See you later, boy. Oh, okay. Okay, what's on it? So, I won't go too deep because this game isn't that long, and I don't want to spoil too much because I almost feel like with something like this, almost everything you come across is just a spoiler because it's also interesting. Tommy, don't play with matches. How did you even get this sport? Give them to... Oh, shit. What do you want? I'm looking for a child. It's my orphanage. All these kids have been abandoned. I'm taking care of them because no one else will. Why are you? Oh, look what you did. You hand me that bucket of water. No problem. You fool. Not that bucket. That was my gasoline bucket. That bucket. Oh, this game's so weird. But it's also really dark. And I love it. Like, I'm just setting fire to children. Oh, it's so bizarre. Oh, shit. Oh, that's really grim. You were too late. This is the second most tragic thing to happen in my life. Oh my god. That's so fucked up. My condolences, pal. I'll see you later. There's not much more. I don't think that encounter has any impact on anything. That just happens. And I love it. We'll go through this one. Oh boy, no we won't. Okay, that's like a much higher level area. No, we will die if we get on there. I don't really know, I don't remember necessarily where you have to go and stuff, so we'll just, like I said, we'll go for a little bit longer. I want to show a bit some of the weirder stuff. What is this? The work could be saved. Find her. That's obviously the girl that we raised or whatever. Who I'm just going to assume is called Lisa because why wouldn't she be? This guy's pretty great. I like this guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey there. Nern. Oh, Nern. How you doing, mate? Okay. What's the knowledge about Olaf and what happened? They don't really get into much about the whole apocalypse thing. They just kind of... The world ended, you have to assume. In a way that killed off all women or something. The Flash. I was sitting with my wife, God rest her soul, sipping on sweet lemon tea. I believe it was homemade by my sweet wife, God rest her soul. Oh wait, maybe she bought it from the store, like a plastic bottle? Well, hold now, that would be ridiculous to buy a bottle of sweet lemon tea, then transfer the contents to a glass. Why not just drink it from a bottle? I guess maybe she could put ice in the glass. But then again, making the tea homemade would be just as time consuming if not. That sneaky bitch. So I'm sitting on my porch drinking lemon tea from a glass, of course, ho-ho. A great strangeness fills my body, something weird was wrong. I've lived many years, and I've never felt something like this before. Do you know who it was? Or what it was even? It was my rocking chair. That wooden son of a gun stopped rocking. So I looked down and realised that little rock had gotten caught between the chair. A rock under my rocking chair? What a day. I had a little bit too much excitement for one day. Slid to my jammies, brushed my teeth and said my prayers. As I climbed to my bed, I noticed my wife got dressed herself, brushing her in the background. As I peered across the hall, my body swelled up with emotion. Why can't I be married to a more attractive woman? My bank account. I'm a tour guy. I work out 40 minutes a week. I mean, that's probably not enough, right? You'd want to do 40 minutes every other day, I don't imagine. His wife, Karen Faulknight Plateberg. That's a great name. That's a great name. She was more attractive than my wife. A soft 6, whereas my wife was a hard 4. What's the deal? I thought women liked tall men. Why was Karen with him? Anyway, my horse of a wife crawled into bed next to me. She decided to leave the bed light on. She screamed, but it was one of her roommates and I wasn't going to give me a break, as if I'd already feel inadequate enough. Not only do I have to compete with Tom, now I have to deal with this official hunt. At this point, I'd already. Oh god, this guy talks forever. I've already forgot what story it was about. Oh, yeah, the flashlight. That's about it. You don't want to leave. I kind of do. Alright, he's going to tell me anyway. So, sometime in July. Was it July? Michael Gillespie still sells really good eggs in July. Fireworks? What? I think that's so marvellous. Anyway, my wife got rest of the soul. It was held at Dale Spooner's house. Connie Spooner. What kind of name is that? Doesn't want people at home. So at this barbecue, I see none other than, that's right, Tom Faulknight. Now earlier in the day, my wife got rest of the soul. Made a potato salad for the barbecue. Personally, I hate potato salad. Oh, he just doesn't show up, does he? Dumb potato bitch wife, did he say? I just didn't want anyone to think I would associate with someone that approved salad. His above mediocre wife were already there. And get this, they brought a fruit salad with whipped cream. Then heard the fortnight. Needless to say, I gave my wife a couple of choice words about whipped cream. This potato salad, son of a bitch, a real tongue lashing. I really like that the music just stopped. God, it's great. There's a way to get him in your pie, but I can't really remember how. Okay. Cool hospital. I think we should have to leave this area actually. Anyway. I often wonder what hell happened here. What was the big flash? Why are we here? Even a night and day cycle is odd. Sometimes days last ages and nights come rarely. And these clouds are so strange. Oh well, enough of that boring stuff. I once had a really kooky day at the doctor's office. Normally I don't indulge in adolescence publications, but I couldn't resist. I had recently heard the new artist on the radio, Ulysses Utensils. That's a great name. She's some young woman, maybe a boy, I don't know. Either way, that child can really grasp attention. So I'm reading this magazine because I saw Ulysses on the cover. I still wasn't able to identify it as a man or a woman. But as I'm reading, I noticed something on the ceiling. I look up to see if there is some water damage. Do you think a doctor would pay enough money to maintain his office? I guess he cares more about his cool jet skis than the patient of the comfort of his patients even so. And he has seemingly a big house and hard-bodied wife. Oh damn, he's great. A droplet of water falls from the ceiling. My eyes trail all the way to the ground. I stare at the floor for some time, watching the carpet absorb the water. Suddenly my attention was caught by a small child. The child was glaring directly at me. I saw the devil looking right back at me beneath his eyes. I got nervous and quickly stared at my feet as to not aggravate the child. And that's when I noticed something. I was wearing 2 different kind of socks. Golly, I'm all revved up after these thrilling exchanges. To be fair, you're a bit of a bore. Okay, so yeah, that's the kind of weird shit I'm talking about. We'll go on a little bit further because I think there is some. Okay, there is some weirder shit to show that it's coming up here. But I love this game. I really, fuck, I really love the charm and the writing and the humour and stuff. And I think it's unique. If this is one thing you can say about it. Being drunk, yeah, like drunk is one of the weird debuffs or buffs. What is going on? Mags is the currency. I don't think we have any. We have 26. You can hire this guy. He can be one of your party members, but I think you have to rent him or buy him or something. An energetic ex-pro wrestler known for his devastating headbutts, El Rage always puts the battle first and until second he has high speed and attack, but somewhat low defense. We can't afford Rage Ironhead, which is a fantastic name. Again, that's a great name. I don't think it's very long. I haven't finished it yet. I put about a good 5 hours into it. You saw my save earlier. Just under 5 hours, I believe. And the story seems to have a fair ways to go yet. Oh, good God. I've completely forgot about this. You deal with it. You know, that's just rude. Don't do that to me, Dad. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't say, well, I don't think it'll be wrapping up anytime soon, but it's certainly not got that much longer left. Leather poncho. Oh, who's that for? Okay, for me. Okay, nice. You can have you can have a max of 4 party members at any one time. And like I said, there's like, you can have loads max overall. I mean, so you constantly have to switch around party members, and you get good ones and bad ones and better ones and stuff. So okay. Buzz off. That's rude. What's in this house? Oh, I think it just takes me a minute so I can do this. What the hell, dude? That he says, "What a rush! That was great." I think that just revives people. Alright, I want to see what's up here. And then we'll call it. Okay, I'll do. That sounds like a nice place where nothing could go wrong, surely. In this devastating oh my god, poke-apocalypse. That sounds awful. Post-apocalypse. Let's go. What is going on? Okay. Sure. Of course, I'm not even gonna question it. There's a lot of weird shit in this game. God, this game, it's just like a barrage of weird things. Like, I've really enjoyed, like, again, I haven't finished it, I'm still gonna go back to it. Can we go in there? Ah. I got the joy, joy, joy down in my heart, down in my heart. Down. That must be a song, I should have seen. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Oh, it's you. Your heart seems unhappy. Let's cheer it up. Remember to take care of yourself. I'll check up on you soon. Okay. Thanks for the drugs, bro. But yeah, I really have enjoyed this game. The style and the quirkiness and the humour and stuff. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spoil what that is. I think the writing and the dialogue is really well done. The presentation is well done for what it is. Like, you know, the visuals aren't amazing, but they do a pretty good job with what they have and stuff. And like I said, the music is just like really dumb. I love it. So I don't want to show too much, so we'll leave it here. That's Lisa, really cool RPG on Steam. Sorry we didn't get into too much of the combat. There isn't that much at the moment. That obviously that gets a lot heavier later on, and you get more party members and stuff. Actually, we'll take a quick look at. Does he have any abilities? He only has one. Yeah. Well, I wanted to show off some of the more interesting abilities, but I guess we didn't really get a chance to. But the game gets a lot more combat heavier later on. It's kind of been a lot of setup, I guess. So that's Lisa. Yeah. Really cool. Like I said, £7 or $10, I believe, on Steam. Don't think it's on anything else. I still don't think it's on consoles. It's a bit too weird for that. But yeah, check it out. It's really interesting. If nothing else, it's interesting.